Barcelona negotiates with its star to renew his contract. Reports have revealed that FC Barcelona has begun negotiations with midfielder Pedri Gonzalez to renew his contract with the club. The player is currently under contract with Barca until 2026, but the club's management wants to extend this period, considering Pedri as one of the essential pillars of the current team. According to the Spanish newspaper Sport, Barcelona's sporting director Deco met with Hector Perez, the CEO of Letterbrock, the agency representing Pedri. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss extending Pedri's contract with his childhood club beyond 2026, the duration agreed upon in the current contract. It's worth noting that Barcelona has been performing steadily in the Spanish league, and Pedri has been a key player for the team this season, having scored 2 goals in La Liga so far. Comparing Messi to this player is unfair. Argentinian star Javier Saviola, a legend of FC Barcelona, spoke about how comparing his compatriot Lionel Messi to the young star Lamine Yamal is not in the latter's favor. Saviola, who worked with Yamal during his time as a coach in Barcelona's youth academy, discussed how Yamal amazed everyone at a young age. Saviola told the Catalan newspaper Sport, "We realized how much talent Yamal had when he was just 15. Just by watching him, you could say he was a special player." The Barcelona legend continued, "Very few players possess such an ability and vision for football. We knew we were dealing with an extraordinary talent." He added, "Yamal is receptive to advice and listens carefully to those around him. Besides being a fantastic footballer, he is a person who has everything." Success. Gundogan. "I feel proud to have played for Barcelona. And this is why I returned to Manchester City." The German star Ilkay Gundogan, a player for Manchester City, spoke about his time at Barcelona during the 2023/2024 season. Gundogan returned to Manchester City during the current summer transfer window, having come from Barcelona. The German player joined Barcelona during the summer transfer window of 2023, arriving from Manchester City. Gundogan on his time at Barcelona. Gundogan said in a press statement, "I had a great time at Barcelona. I played for one of the biggest teams in the world and achieved one of my childhood dreams." The City player added, "Playing for Barcelona and wearing that jersey is a great honor for me. People may look at last season and think we didn't win anything, which is true. But if we look at our performance, we ended the season with 85 points. He continued, "I feel proud to have played for Barcelona. Under different circumstances, things might have turned out differently. It was a challenging but also wonderful experience, so I don't regret anything." Gundogan on his return to Manchester City. Gundogan concluded his remarks by saying, "When I was sure that returning would be an incredible opportunity, I spoke with Pep Guardiola. I called him and asked if he could imagine it. It was something I personally wanted to do because it was my goal after leaving Barcelona." Despite the defeat, Flick insists on keeping Barcelona's lineup against Villarreal. Hans Flick, the head coach of Barcelona, has finalized his decision regarding the team's lineup for the upcoming match against Villarreal in the Spanish league. The match between Barcelona and Villarreal, part of the 6th round of the Spanish league, will take place on Sunday, September 22nd. According to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, Flick has relied on a consistent group of core players in Barcelona's lineup throughout the 6 matches of the season, making only minor adjustments. Flick has used the same defensive lineup in 5 out of the 6 matches since the start of the season, while he had to compensate for the absence of Marc Bernal in the defensive midfield by relying more on Marc Casado. In the attacking line, Barcelona's acquisition of Dani Olmo has relegated Ferran Torres to the bench during most of the matches. 7 players have become regulars in Flick's starting lineup: Kobarsi, Íñigo Martínez, Jules Koundé, Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Marc-André ter Stegen. 4 of them, ter Stegen, Koundé, Íñigo Martínez, and Rafinha, have played full matches. The Spanish newspaper emphasized that Flick is determined to stick with the same lineup that faced Monaco in the UEFA Champions League, which ended in defeat for the upcoming match against Villarreal. Eric Garcia will start again in the defensive midfield. especially with Pedri remaining in the advanced midfield position. Ferran Torres will not participate as he is suspended. While Flick might surprise everyone by relying on Pablo Torre or Pau Victor, it is unlikely as Torre has only played 14 minutes, and Victor has participated for just 27 minutes this season, because he is a pillar. The date for Barcelona versus Villarreal, match in round 6 of La Liga. Barcelona is gearing up to face Villarreal at the Estadio de la Cerámica as part of the 6th round of La Liga. Barcelona currently tops the La Liga table with a perfect score of 15 points, while Villarreal is in 4th place with 11 points, level with both Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. It's worth noting that the Catalan club fell 2-1 to AS Monaco on Thursday evening in the first round of the UEFA Champions League. Barcelona will visit Villarreal on Sunday, 22nd September, and the match is scheduled to kick off at 9 p.m. Expected Barcelona lineup against Villarreal in La Liga. Goalkeeper: Marc-André ter Stegen. Defenders: Jules Koundé, Íñigo Martínez, Pau Cubarsí, Alejandro Balde. Midfielders: Marc Casado, Eric Garcia, Pedri González. Forwards: Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski. FIFA's surprising response to the decision to send off Barcelona player against Monaco. Following the significant controversy surrounding the sending off of Barcelona defender Eric Garcia during the team's match against Monaco in the UEFA Champions League, FIFA announced that it would review the incident thoroughly to ensure the correct decision was made. The incident occurred early in the match, specifically in the 10th minute, when the referee decided to send Garcia off for a tackle deemed rough on a Monaco forward. This decision sparked division among fans and experts regarding its validity. FIFA's official response. FIFA issued a statement after the match, indicating that the controversial red card would be reviewed by the Specialized Refereeing Committee, emphasizing the importance of applying the laws of the game fairly and justly. A FIFA spokesperson said, "We take such cases very seriously. The goal is to maintain the integrity of the game and ensure the correct decisions are made on the field. We will conduct a thorough review of the incident, including television footage and the referee's reports, to ensure the final decision was appropriate according to the rules." Debate over the decision. The decision to send Garcia off sparked wide debate among football fans and sports analysts. Many analysts believe that the tackle by Garcia did not warrant a red card, and that a yellow card would have sufficed. They considered the sending off to be overly harsh, especially since there was no clear intent to harm by the player, who was merely attempting to block the ball in a difficult attacking situation. On the other hand, some defended the referee's decision, pointing out that the tackle was dangerous and could be considered a threat to the opposing player's safety. They argued that the referee applied the laws correctly, as the regulations state that any violent challenge can result in a direct red card if it endangers the opponent. Expert analysis. One former referee who has officiated at major international tournaments said, "The situation is complex. It's clear that Garcia tried to win the ball, but there was an element of danger in the challenge. The referee made his decision based on his immediate view of the situation, but sometimes it's difficult to assess such cases in real time. Reviewing the footage from different angles might help provide a clearer picture." FIFA's stance on the case. FIFA confirmed in its statement that such cases undergo thorough review to ensure fairness. The statement added, "Decisions made on the field may be controversial, but it is our duty to review all available evidence before making a final judgment. We will assess the incident carefully and take the necessary steps if it is found that a refereeing error occurred." FIFA noted that the current system, which relies on video assistant referee (VAR) technology, is designed to minimize such errors, but acknowledged that even with VAR, there can still be controversial decisions. VAR is used to reduce major errors, but it doesn't resolve all debates. In this case, we will review whether the technology was used correctly and whether the referee should have examined the incident more thoroughly. Club and fan reactions. Barcelona expressed full support for Eric Garcia, hoping that the decision would be reviewed fairly. In a brief statement, the club noted that the team was significantly affected by the red card, which changed the course of the match entirely, forcing them to play with 10 men for more than 80 minutes. On social media, fans shared their views on the incident, with opinions split between those who supported the referee's decision and those who opposed it. Barcelona fans were angered by the decision, feeling that the team had been unfairly treated, while some fans of other teams believed that the red card was justified. It is expected that FIFA's refereeing committee will take some time to study all the details related to the case before issuing a final statement. If it is determined